Everyone, this is Nikachu, and we're here with the complete team WoW. We got Andrew, Day 2 Dryden, Mark Coco Clusa, Madison Gigi Gibbons, Rodney Top 8 Thompson, and Adam Snapkeep Schultz. Are we all playing in the 1.5K? Are you running the cash register?
Oh yeah, running the register.
You're
Keeping
the
the ship afloat.
Any DCI sanctions, get out.
What are you running, Andrew?
I'm playing classic mono blue Merfolk today. I don't know. And it's very classic actually. I threw a Relic of Progenitus into the main deck.
Wow. Oh, that is classic. That has not been seen for years.
At least a year and a half. Yeah, it's so I'm excited about that. That's my metagame. That's my metagame hedge.
I'm playing the Collected Company version of Tropical Merfolk. As I said, this is my playtesting for GP Toronto.
It's basically what this is for me as well. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I'm locking into mono blue Merfolk for Toronto, and we're gonna see how it goes.
What are you doing, Mark Coco Clusa?
Oh, I'm playing typical Counters Company.
Typical? So that means you don't have Jace Vryn's Prodigy in it?
You know what? I don't, but I have
yeah, there you go, Squadron Hawk.
Squadron Hawk. I have 4 Squadron Hawks in the main deck.
You were joking about that?
Oh, absolutely not. The card's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
This thing's pretty good.
Coco, you just Coco into one of the Hawks and then you just get draw 3. It's sick.
Wow, and Ancestral Recall.
Exactly. Essentially.
Oh my god.
Plus you get another creature, so it's essentially like just better.
Isn't it? It's not on cast?
No, it's when it's just
It's ATV?
Yeah.
And then
Not that it makes it like particularly wow game breaking or anything.
So you hit.
I think it's a reach, Coco.
So you hit a Squadron Hawk and an Eternal Witness.
Yeah.
Draw 3 Squadron Hawks.
Yeah. And
Eternal Witness, get back the Coco back. Coco again. Seems a little sick.
Beautiful. And then you have Gavany Township and these.
What if you Coco into another Squadron Hawk and then draw another
Still
3?
value. It doesn't
Still
matter.
value. You're still drawing 2 if
You're
you
still
hit 2.
drawing 2 and
Yeah,
getting 2
exactly.
creatures.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous.
So what are you playing today?
Nothing beats rock.
Nothing beats rock.
Nothing beats rock.
Well, some might say paper, but...
Some would be wrong. We're not playing paper.
But you know you're playing in paper. You've got that covered.
That's right.
That's right. We're not playing online. We're playing in paper.
I got heavy, just black green. I got 4 Field of Ruin in the main deck, 4 Fulminator Mage in the side deck.
So you're reduking it up or something?
I'm gonna.
Oh, you're not splashing a third color?
I think there's gonna be just green and black.
Nice.
It's. I think there's gonna be a lot of Tron today. That's
There's
my
going to be
read.
Blood Moons also, probably.
If you think there's going to be a lot of Tron, why not just play something else? Why would you
Because
love
I
black green?
like playing that. And what else am I gonna play?
If you got
Fucking Merfolk. What do I look like?
And you...
I've been talking to you about this a lot.
Yes, I know, but you learned...
So I was playing Jeskai Control, and I played it at Thursday, and I kept going to time. And I'm like, I don't want to do this.
It's a hard deck.
Yeah, I don't want to do this.
We'll play something faster.
I was winning with Snapcaster Mage beatdowns, and it was just... not drawing one. How am I going to kill this guy? So I was just...
Celestial Colonnade.
Yeah, I wasn't drawing that either, and he had 2 Ghost Quarters.
Oh yeah!
You just got to draw 3 colonies.
So, talked to John, he was like, play something you're comfortable with. Okay, Elves. I don't want to lose to combo. Okay, so Junt.
Or electrolyze.
Yeah, that too. So then I'm like, okay. Then you suggest Death Shadow.
Great, yeah, Jund Death Shadow.
Yeah, because I had tried Grixis, I'm not very good at it. So
It's harder.
Traverse is harder than Grixis.
No.
Oh.
No, not even
please.
close.
So
We're
I'm
not
gonna try
listening to
this
Rodney Top 8 Thompson on this one.
First time playing it. But I played Grixis Death Shadow and I played Jund, so I assume I can do both.
Oh, there, so we're on four colors, yeah?
Yeah, not 5 colors. There was a list online that had 5 colors. Well, 4 colors main deck and a Godless Shrine in the sideboard. This is just no breeding pool and a Godless Shrine main deck.
Right. Sick. Alright.
You playing John?
I'm playing Merfolk, of course.
Tropical.
But it's Tropical Merfolk with Collected Company. We're going to play with Collected Company to show that it has just as much ability as Master of Waves. Collected Company is jammed in every other deck, so it might as well be jammed in this deck.
Best card.
Pretend like you're on vacation.
You're hedging your bets for the tanking of Master Waves in the upcoming reprint.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Go sell those Master Waves.
Well,
It's gonna be a free Master Waves in every pack of Masters 25.
you can see the frozen wasteland that we live in outside from the video, so at least
You're gonna depress people.
you'll be in the tropics at least, but the rest of us are living here, so we'll see how that goes.
I don't think they would run these tournaments if they didn't.
They might. People might buy cards. Like,
I was gonna say that's the thing, right? It makes people buy cards, right? It gets people list points.
It's a super full house, so this is going to be a very competitive tournament. So I just won round 1 against Burn. Hey, when you're splashing a color, it still doesn't matter that much, especially when you don't draw the fetch lands or ever have to shock yourself.
yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, it was never relevant. But the last game, it went to 3 games and it was close. I had to top deck like Master of the Pearl Trident for a Lord to hit for 9. Otherwise, my opponent would just draw either a land to play through my Spell Pierce or just a burn or like a 3-mana, like what? He had 3 lands in play. So
okay,
yeah, that. So Adam says, "Don't play Tron. Don't match me up against Tron. Don't do it. Don't do it." What happened?
Round 1 Tron.
Yeah, round 1 Tron.
Apparently,
Just like how we don't want to play against Affinity in round 1.
yeah. I haven't played this deck before. I told you guys that. And Rodney sees my hand. I mulliganed it.
It was gas. He was on the draw. He had a Street Wraith and a Bauble, and he tried to look at me. He looked at me, and I was like psychically sending him messages, keep this hand, but not in my face or my body or here because that would be cheating, and I don't cheat. But he didn't. He sent it back.
It had no lens. If it had a lens, I would have kept it. It didn't have one.
I don't know the one-landers. So what?
It was a no.
It was a no-lander.
No, I don't know how to keep the no-landers in this situation. Is what I'm saying.
Well, going with my luck of getting paired against elves and whatnot, round 1 was against Affinity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was pretty bad.
Everyone's getting bad matchups. I got the burn matchup.
Pretty bad matchup.
The rich get richer, the poor get poorer.
Game 1, I just got cranial plating.
Sounds like capitalism at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, round
That's exactly
1.
how it works.
Game 1, I just got cranial plating, then Ink Moth next side, which was pretty
The guy
bad.
the guy had trouble. How can I tactfully say this? But he rolled the dice, and it was 5, and he said, "Okay, I rolled a 6." Yeah, because I was playing right beside him.
When we were rolling to see who played first. Yeah.
And I was kind of like,
So he rolls a 5, says 6, and I'm like,
It was actually like I was
5? Oh yeah, 5.
yeah, sorry about that.
Okay,
And
yeah.
then, it was like,
Affinity always thinks they're attacking for 1 more.
Yeah.
I immediately was like, Andrew is going to be very upset if he loses to this guy.
Normally I would be. I'm in a good mood today, and I'm.
It was the breakfast.
It was the breakfast. It was
The
the
Stella's
camaraderie.
breakfast.
Game 2 though, he mulligans to 5, and I'm like, oh, okay, we might have a chance. I'm on the play, mulligan to 5, kept a hand with a Silvergill, a Gut Shot, and a Water Trap Weaver. I'm like, and then 4 lands. I'm like, okay, a little land heavy, but like we've got a Gut Shot. We're on the play. Here we go. Draw a card for second turn, land. Okay. Play Silvergill. Draw a card, land. Okay. Pass turn. Next turn, draw a card. Land. Okay. So I cast all 3 spells that
Yes, of course.
and it was not enough to get through
You should
2.
have sequenced them differently, I told him.
No, it would not have changed anything. I wouldn't have changed anything. It might have given you
more
turns.
satisfaction.
Nah, whatever. I couldn't do it. I played all 3 spells. We did what we could, and it was just we lost to the cards, not the opponent. But whatever.
So what happened here?
I went up against Grixis Death Shadow. The first game, sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good. Mulligan to 5.
Absolutely true.
Thought seized them and just
Boom.
boom, and then he didn't really do anything, and then we both ran out of cards, but I had a Treetop Village and a Lily.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. So
That's the 2 cards you had over him.
That's right. So smashed him down. And then in the second game, he mulliganed once. And I kept a triple Thoughtseize hand, or Inquisition, 2 Thoughtseize. I cast my Inquisition, and I took his removal spell. And then I was like, you know what? He literally has nothing else in his hand. So I cast Bob, and then a Liliana, and
Just took it over.
just took it over, yeah.
Just took it over.
Yeah, I didn't even feel the need to Thoughtseize him again.
Wow.
Like, man, if I ever play Merfolk, it's because I want to play Spell Pierce.
I
Really good Spell Pierce.
just ground through Mardu, round 2, 2-0. Collected Company saved me many times. Oh, Collected Company was amazing. Every single time I played it, it was like Lord, Silvergill Adept, so I would draw a card, or 2 Lords, make my board super big, out of range of Collective Brutality and Lightning Bolt and Kolaghan's Command. It was a really close, grindy game 2. I could have lost. My opponent missed a line where they had 1 million tokens out, 1 million with Young Pyromancer. They could have fatal pushed one of my blockers, attacked with everything, put me down to 3. I had a lot of blockers out, by the way, and finished me off with Lightning Bolt. What did happen, though, is they gave me a draw step, I drew Spreading Seas, and then with all my lords, I attacked for the win.
End of turn, it stops being a creature.
Literally swing for 6. No blocks. Down 6.
So I had the feature match. Unfortunately, I lost in front of everybody, in front of the fence. Oh yeah.
No! You gotta edit that.
He's been in many videos.
Oh, really?
If anyone pays attention.
No one does.
Yeah. So I was up against Kiki Resto, and it was a close match in game 1 because I had the Harbingers to interact with the combo, but in the end I was just a damage short from winning. And then in game 2 I kept a no land hand with Ether Vial, and then my top 3 cards were not lands. And then when I drew a Mutavault, he cliqued me and he took my Ether Vial away. That was the get dunked on moment.
What did you do?
So I beat Eldrazi Aggro. How did Mark Coco Calusa do?
Oh, I beat Dredge. Or not Dredge, Living End.
Living End. Another graveyard deck. How about Rodney Tope Thompson?
I beat like a blue-white token set, which is pretty hard for me to beat, so
sure.
Got pretty lucky there. Pretty happy about that.
So it's been like 5 hours, time to get reinforcements. 7-Eleven, oh yeah, Magic players, refueling station.
I have 21, and then it'll be 22 when I exit.
So just finished off round 5, beating Living End. People walking by me saying, "Oh, that's a bad matchup, is it?" That's what people say all the time. They say that about every matchup. "Oh, that's a bad matchup for Merfolk. Oh, that's a bad matchup for Merfolk." But we've got Relic of Progenitus, a good Claw, Curse Catcher, and Counterspell. So of course, those are the things that won it for me. Mostly the Relic of Progenitus. I did lose game 1, but then a 1 Relic in each game of game 2 and 3. Punchers really couldn't do much about that. Just exiled the graveyard in response to Living End. And so how is Andrew Day 2 Dryden doing?
3-2, so not great. Lost against humans. It was pretty unfortunate.
A lot of people are feeling it, just as you're feeling it with the humans.
I don't feel like it's that bad a matchup. I feel like it's pretty good.
Neither do I.
But I just got smashed in the air by Mantis Riders over and over and over and over, and I couldn't do anything about it.
I think what it is that they've got some runouts that are not easy to beat.
It's true.
With Mantis Rider and maybe with Reflector Mage, especially if we don't have Ether Vial. Like, we have the tools to beat them, but like certainly there are some ways that their hands line up really good against us.
Yeah. And we also had turn 1 Aether Vial against me both games, so that was tough. And then when I
Vial versus the Vial mirror.
Yeah.
Whoever has Vial and whoever doesn't, that's brutal.
And when I did try to get some tempo back by using Harbinger to get at least the Mantis Rider out mid-combat or something like that.
Right.
That turn he Reflector Maged my Harbinger, so I'm just like this is so bad. So yeah, no, it just wasn't in the cards. Wasn't in the cards that round, but
well, maybe it's gonna be in the cards at the GP.
Maybe, yeah. I'm not doing too bad. In terms of play. I mean, the record's not quite there, but it's okay. It's all right. This main deck Relic of Progenitus has been absolutely useless. Like it has not helped me one bit. I have not played any Tarmogoyfs, no control really.
You didn't run into the Living End deck either.
I didn't run into the Living deck. It's not yet. Maybe now that you've beat him.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah,
pushing him to your direction.
That's right. Do it, because I am well prepared. I am absolutely ready.
So in the 6th round, I beat humans 2-1 and had a lucky match. My opponent in game 1 mulligan to Oblivion and then conceded in 2 turns. And then in game 2, we had a bit of a game where we had a game. I didn't have an Ether Vial, but my opponent saw that I had Master of the Pearl Trident in my hand, and they played Meddling Mage, naming Master of the Pearl Trident. My hand was, I ended up getting mana screwed. This was the first time I got mana screwed with the Tropical Merfolk. I kept drawing Merfolk Branchwalkers and collected companies, but I couldn't cast them because I didn't have a green source in play. And then in game 3, we had a bit of a game, but my opponent flooded out, and my creatures were incredibly good, and I won. So as usual, going into the last round, X and 1, I'm hoping I can draw in, but we're gonna have to see the tiebreakers. It's probably not likely. There's a lot of X1s, tons of X1s, and my tiebreakers are definitely not very good because I sort of had a loss very early in the tournament, but we'll see what happens. We did it. We're locked for top 8. No one else. We can all do it. We can all draw in. There's only 8 people at 15 points and a bunch of people at 12. Oh, the skill. Okay, we're in top 8. Coco Clusa's in top 8 with the.
It was a tough last game, but managed to shake hands with my opponent to draw in. So
sick.
Made it.
Yeah, super clean. All the 15s. Only 8 goes down to Lenny McKay. Where is this Lenny McKay? So I just completely threw away the top 8. I'm gonna blame it on the Arizona green tea. I thought it would give me energy, instead it didn't. I had no clarity whatsoever. I had like lethal in one game. I miscalculated over and over again what my Lord of Atlantis were attacking for, and game 2 just didn't really go my way. I didn't have enough threats to meet all the gas my opponent was throwing at me. But there is some good news. Coco Clusa is still in this one.
It's not bad. I am, however, going to get knocked out here right away because I'm playing against my worst matchup, Death Shadow.
Death Shadow, well, he's going to get some confidence. You can do it.
Thanks.
Congratulations, Coco Clusa. Came in 4th place. Wow.
Oh, fraud. Hard fought.
And now it is time to cube once again.